HHDG.
Peace, HHDG. We are on another episode of HHDG Media, the podcast. And before we introduce our two guests for this afternoon, I want to say peace to our HHDG Media crew. That's Rock Vader KB, Skelly Top, T. Smith, the Mayor, and myself, Wiki. As always, you can check all of our previous interviews on our website, hhdgmedia.com, or you can also go on our YouTube and all major streaming platform sites. Now for today, we got two brothers who consistently been putting out some hot music over the years. One coming from Port Huron, Michigan, and that's Substance810. And coming out of Chi-Town, we got Onaje Jordan.
No doubt, peace.
Peace.
What's going on, bro? How you doing, Drew?
Doing good, man.
Cool. You prefer to be called your IG name or your real name?
It doesn't matter. You call me in. It's good.
Cool. No doubt.
Now, we've had this home team member, Onaje, on here before with some of your home team crew.
No doubt.
And that's our first time, been trying to get Substance on there for a minute now.
Yeah, man. I got my daughter every other weekend. It'll be working out. It'll be so much going on.
Okay, we appreciate.
I got her now, but we good though. We here now. You know what I mean?
Now, before we talk a little bit about your background for the two of you, how about we start with how the two of you met?
I think we just met through home team, right? Through Chuck Chan, probably.
Yeah, Chuck Chan after the chess pieces, man. Yeah, after you did chess pieces with him, we had connected after that.
Yeah,
yeah.
So home team was already formed and everything, and then me and Chuck did chess pieces together, and then me and Onaje just naturally started talking. You know what I mean? Like telling me what joints he liked, and I was listening to his beats, telling him I admired the beats and whatnot, and that shit just kind of came about. That's exactly how it happened.
Yeah.
Dope.
Word.
Now, with Substance, I always refer to you as a producing MC, but before, I believe it was either General Back Pain or Killer Shoot said that there's a lot more to you than just those two, and then we also had Either Mad Assassin on recently, and he was saying the same thing. So
no doubt.
Just give us a little glimpse of what the other talents are that you have.
I definitely make beats like some people know, most people know or whatnot. I MC. I do a lot of the artwork too. It's probably what people talking about most times. Like I did the definition of artwork, chess pieces artwork. I did all the artwork for A Righteous Offering too, besides the Black Jesus. Shout out to PQ. He did the Black Jesus. But yeah, I do a lot of the art. I did art for like As God Intended for Shay Noir and Apollo Brown. I did that cover. The cover actually. There was somebody else that did like the other artwork, but yeah, that's like something a lot of people don't know. Just multifaceted, I guess. Like it's easy to be creative. Like I don't really consider it wearing different hats. Like you just find out you're good at stuff when you try different stuff out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
Just keep going with it. Yep. That's dope.
You never know till you try, man.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even know you did some of those covers.
Yeah, appreciate that.
That's dope.
It's dope when people find out after organically. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of, I think it hit better, it hit different.
Yeah. Yep. Now with A Righteous Offering, what was your approach with the album?
I know at first, like we was talking, we wanted to have a lot of joints with drums early on. know we said that. And I think wanted everything to have like a righteous sound to it, you know what I'm saying? Like big sound. Like that's why no matter what I think, like at the end of the day, like no matter if it was a hard joint or a banger or a soulful joint, like everything is real cinematic. Like it's real, like, you know what I mean? I think we wanted it to like everything had to have a certain sound, but we wasn't like really particularly talking about what the sound was, like as far as I remember it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you remember, Onaje?
Yeah, I just know for the production, man. I know when you got up with me last year and we wanted to, do something together. I always get inspired from old stuff, man. So I would listen to a lot of Main Ingredient, man. That P Rock CL Smooth joint that came out in November '94, I believe. So that really inspired me, man. I actually posted something when we got through with the album, man. It felt like that, that chemistry we
Yeah,
had, man. You know what
I
I'm saying?
remember.
So definitely on that, man. Then I just heard the features and the lyrics that Thug was bringing, man. I kept on sending him more stuff, man. I got to send him some heat. 'Cause, yeah, he was killing it, man. Then with the features, man. So it was all love,
Yeah.
We damn near did more songs. We couldn't stop doing songs. I ain't did 13
Right.
songs on an album in a minute, man, but we couldn't stop adding joints. Like, and then
Mhm.
we couldn't let go certain ones. I think it came out as a nice body of work, though, man. I'm proud of that joint for
Definitely,
sure.
definitely.
No doubt.
That's
No
probably
doubt.
the hardest part is what to leave off the album.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody asked me the other day if something gets left off of an album. No, they asked me, do I write every song for the album, or do I have songs that was left off other albums that like that I put into other albums like afterwards? And I ain't never even done that, really, to be honest. Always write the joints for the album,
Hmm.
and I think any joints that don't make the album, they just don't ever get heard. I don't think we had none. Did we have any that I started on that we
Nah,
might
cause
have
we,
been?
actually we wanted like less songs, man. We just kept on adding more songs, man. So yeah, we kept on adding more songs, man. So I think we hit everything we wanted to hit. It really was gonna be like 9 or 10 songs, right? We
Yeah, and
kept on
I
going.
don't remember like taking anything out. I just remember having 9 or
Nah,
10 and then just adding 3 more. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Now, who handled this layout and the artwork?
I did all that. Yeah.
Okay.
Besides the inner panel and the cassette, PQ
Mhm.
did that. You know what I mean? But besides, like all the layout, front and back, everything, I do all that. Yeah. Like I did.
And that
Not to get off topic, but I did the Alpha joint for Tone Beats and Onaje. I did the
mhm.
Yep.
Alpha in the Room
Alpha in the
joint.
room,
You know what I
right?
mean? A lot. It'd be a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I be just moving around. Like it's good when like Najee nice with the beats. I can whip up some art. Man, shit can get put together real easy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like all in house. That's the real advantage of it. You know what I mean? Like got to be able to be good at it at what we're doing, of course. But
Right.
it's real easy to put things together and get to rolling. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to
Mhm.
go outside
Yeah.
too much.
That kind of stifles the energy of that you're putting into the album.
Yeah, it's more like a situation like if we want to,
Mhm.
like sometimes I want to get an outside artist to do the like, like Squad Dead Face did the Hanging Gardens or something like that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just you want a different feel, but or sometimes I can capture like what I'm thinking in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like art wise.
Yeah.
But I remember when I did this cover, we did the cover first, I think before anything, didn't we?
Yep. Yep. You had
Mhm.
that to me already, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. For some reason I felt like I
Already
had
had
to
the
determine
idea.
the cover and like so we could have
You had
something
that
like
vision.
that. Like
Hmm.
yeah, and I rarely do that. But I remember when I made that cover, like that collage, like that was the first collage type joint that I did, man. We both loved that shit. And I knew it was gonna be a
Hmm.
wrap. Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt.
And the actual layout of the CD is dope too. Well, what made you decide on that?
With as far as what like the top, the bottom,
The
like
top, yeah. Yeah, the top.
um man, I was talking to the manufacturer and because I always get the vinyl CD. Like I
Mhm.
just like to get the vinyl CD because it's just better than having a normal CD. But they told me this time, because the layer of the artwork, like it had wear marks in it, so they was like, if they rearrange the layers, then
Mhm.
the metallic will show through. You know what I
Ah,
mean? Like, and I honestly didn't know how it was gonna look in real life, but they sent me some mock-ups, and I was like, yeah, that's gonna look crazy. So like initially, you wasn't gonna see like the metallic shine coming through the wear marks. It was gonna
mhm.
be like probably be black or something like that. But I'm glad that they actually made that suggestion. Shout out to the plug. You know what I mean? That was a last minute little switch around, man, but it ended up looking real nice, man. Yeah, no doubt.
That's dope. Dope. And I see with most of your work, physicals are important to you.
Very, because I collect too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I collect myself, so yeah, I love vinyl, cassettes, CDs. I feel like every release got to get all three. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah. It's like Grasshopper says, it's not final till it's on vinyl. Shout out to my dude DJ
Right.
Grasshopper.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's
I'm
true
glad you
shit though.
brought him up because he's been maintaining some ill cuts on albums, man.
Yeah.
Man, he's a master of cut, bro. It's incredible what he did. He just did a joint the other day for me for this next one I'm working on. But man, he's undeniable with it, man. It's wild. Don't really got to even tell him much, man. He already just does
Lays
perfectly
it
what
out.
needs to be done. Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
You tell him what you want, man. He send something back and see. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Wow.
yeah. You can give him an idea and a topic, and he'll find some quotable lyrics to cut based on that. Or a lot of times recently, like been giving the acapella to the song, and he'll cut vocals from that same song for the hook or whatnot. I think that's the dopest shit. I like that shit because
Yeah.
like that's some shit a lot of people ain't doing. Like we make ourselves notable. Like you know what I mean? Like instead of taking another historic rapper's lines, which ain't nothing wrong with it, you know what I mean? But I think
Mhm.
it's doper when you personalize it to yourself,
Yeah.
make
And
yourself
then
iconic. You know what I mean?
and then the fans actually pick up on that too.
Word.
Yeah.
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 Especially when they realize it's from the same exact song. It's like
Hmm.
I had somebody ask me that, like, ain't that the first verse, like for the hook? Like, yeah, they like, damn, that shit's crazy. You know?
Yeah. Yep. And let's stay on topic with physicals because you have your own website, and that's where you get your music directly. You just created your website, and now you
Yeah.
get it directly. Tell us how important that is for the people to be able to just go directly to the artist because I find that right now that's the best way to get the music.
Yeah. I'll let you go first with that one.
Well,
Because
you
you
know, I
just
think it's
created it
important,
most
man.
recently.
Yeah, yeah. I just and Substance helped me with that, man. And I help me hook that up, stuff like that. But it's important, man, for me. Bandcamp is not personal enough, man. So we make your own page, your own website, man. So it could be more, more better for the fans, man. They could listen to your music, get free downloads, man. You look at videos, pictures, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I give out free downloads sometimes for unheard music. They got sent some stuff out last week, man, for the Big Boy and Power Gun, man, the free download, man. So you get your fans more, that seems like it touch you more. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's not physical, man, it's strictly mental, but they hop onto your email list, your email blast from some new music or what you're doing in the studio, man. It's more better for me to the fans, man. Make it more personal. You know what I'm saying? Because music is personal. You know what I'm saying, B?
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how I feel, man. You said it in a great way. It's good to have one place where everybody can come and you got full control over it. You know what I mean?
And
You
stop
don't have to
shop.
wait.
Yep.
You don't have to
Hmm.
wait for like a band camp. What is it? Band camp Mondays, Tuesdays. You know what I mean? I remember having to wait for them
Yeah.
days when there wasn't no fees and whatnot. Now it's like, every day like that when you got your own website. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's only right. And make it a lot more accessible, man. And you can be personal, build a mailing list and really get in touch with your fans, man. That's what I like about it best. I take pride in handling all of it. You know what I mean? Like both me and Onaje do the same thing. Like take the order, pack the order, like ship it out. Like,
Yep.
you know what I mean? But it's dope like that because people be surprised a lot of times. They buy something, it might ship out the next day, and they be like, "Oh shit, like it's shipped already." Like I get that the message all the time. Like they can't believe how quick it's been shipped out. Like I don't know what other people are doing, but you know.
Hey, you know what's dope about that too, man? Because in the past, man, I got burnt like this too, man. I ain't gonna mention the artist's name, man, but you pay for something, you may get it like 3 months later, man. Then you email them, they act like it's a problem. Like I gave you money, you know what I'm saying, for a product. The product hasn't came, man. So me, Substance, man, we very professional. We let them know, man, 3 to 5 days, man, will be shipped out. You know, get your product, man. I even give them the a lot of times the tracking number so they can track it themselves too at the same time, man. So make sure ain't no funny business, man. Because you mess with other people's money and they time and stuff like that. You shouldn't be doing that, man. So I like it. Substance really keep it real, real with stuff like that, man. I try to follow on that same path,
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that from a standpoint because you're not only showing your integrity, but you're showing I'm putting my work into this, and I appreciate every fan that goes out and supports my music. Because I mean, when this came in, I was like, "Wow, it's here already!"
quick, man. Yeah, good. Yo, I genuinely appreciate it for real, man. Like, there's been a lot of times I sign people stuff without asking or anything I can do, man, to get it there quicker. That much quicker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure the post office love me now. I just leave stuff on the porch. They come pick it up. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
They be saying thank you to me. Like, I'll be like, yeah, I bet you is thankful. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, but it's man, it's a good feeling, bro. It's a good feeling, man, to be the people check for it like that, bro. It wasn't always like that for me. You know what I mean? I don't know about. I mean, I think me and Onaje maybe talked about that too. Like I remember days when I couldn't sell CDs, man. Like, I had to give CDs away. Like I remember like having the first time I bought 100 CDs, like it was maybe like 6 or 8 years ago or something. But I remember buying 100 and like sitting on like 50 or 60 of them for like a really long time, man, like years, like to where I didn't even try no more or something. So it's dope, man, to be able to sell out stuff and just have stuff be consistently selling. I don't really care about the sell out thing, per se, and how fast it sell out. It's just dope for the music to be supporting itself. You know what I'm saying? It could become a lot more fun when it's like that.
Yeah. And with the two you have in your own websites, you also have your own labels, Raw Sounds Entertainment and Home Team.
No doubt. No doubt.
I mean, it's all full circle. I mean, if you're gonna have your website with your merch and your music and everything on there, you might as well make it have the company, right?
Got to.
Independent is the way to go now, man. Especially in this day and age, man. You don't see the need for people to sign the labels or stuff like that. You your own label, man. You your own market promotion, man. So it's better to do yourself, cut off the middleman, because you know how you want to do your music, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how stuff want to sound, how you want to push it, man. So that makes it even better when the artist does.
Yeah, it's way better. I couldn't see any other way, to be honest, nowadays.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now those CDs that you were just mentioning, were you were burning those yourself and then manufacturing everything, or you sending it out?
I used to do, man. I'm trying to think. I used to be in like a rap group. It was called Raw to War, and that was probably in like 9th or 10th grade, around 10th grade, and this was probably like 99. You know what I mean? Like, and back then we used to have a tower. You know what I mean? Like, we used to have a burning tower, and we just wrote on Sharpie. Got the jewel case, the slim jewel case from the dollar store, and that's what it was. We had a big stack of the spindle, burn them in the tower, put them in the jewel case, right on the Sharpie, and we was just slang them at school for like $3-5. You know what I'm saying? And that was but I think I released my first album officially in like 2006, personally, and that was some years after I graduated, and that was the first one I like sent out to get pressed up and all that, professionally. And the first one that was all on streaming platforms and everything like that, What about you, bro? I ain't never asked you when the first project you put out or anything like that.
Man, it's around the same time like 2005, man. This artist named Columbo, man, for Chicago. I did a remix for him, man, on this album, man. That's the first beat I ever sold and it got placed, really. You
Oh
know what I'm
shit,
saying? It's like 2005, man, the wintertime. Yeah, it was all good. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
dope.
fun times, man.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope to
younger
have a
days.
placement 15 years ago. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's heavy. That's that
Yeah.
work. No doubt.
Now, for your respective cities, is there any artists that you think people might want to check out aside from yourself?
I want to let Onaje go again first on this because I wonder about the underground hip hop scene in Chicago. Like I know a few cats, but
Well, it's a
I don't
couple, man. You probably know him. You know, Vic been doing it for years, man.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Um, cat named God MC. You know,
That
he
I
from
Am
Chicago.
God.
He a younger cat. Yeah, I am God. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
He
yeah.
dope, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
I was
knowing him for
wondering if you was
years,
gonna
man.
say him. He is dope, bro. He fire, bro.
Yeah, yeah. We had a
Yeah.
project together, man. I want to say like 8 years. We was in the same crew, man, like 10 years ago, man. Just doing music, man. We got a project, man. When I was called Big Unit, came out like 2012, man. Me and
Oh
him.
shit.
You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Check that out, man. It's on YouTube and stuff like that, man. That tip.
You rapping on there?
Um, no, I did our production,
Ah.
man. It was him. You know, we was in the same crew, so I was one of the producers, man. And he's one of them C's, man. We just connected because we did the same type of stuff, man. It was back in the day. He was called Tragedy of the Beast back in the day when I first met him. And he had changed his name
Damn.
years later. You know what I'm saying? And Fillmore Green, man, that's another cat. I met him like 3 or 4 years ago, man. He's a
Yeah,
cool
he's
cat.
nice. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
him and his DJ producer, I think it's Rashid.
Rashid
I think
Hadi.
I said his name.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's not though
I
because
just
he
met
do
both
both.
of them.
He rap and produce. Yeah, and he been doing
Yeah.
stuff heavy, man. I've been a fan of his forever. So yeah,
Yeah.
those really right now, they're really killing the underground right now in Chicago.
That's crazy you say that. Like I got Fillmore Green on my next album. He just sent a verse the other day,
Ooh.
and I just
Yeah,
met
it's
him and
dope.
Rashid out in LA like a month ago or whatever
Hmm.
when I was out there. It's crazy that you mentioned it. And then my man's Deuce just put me up on I Am God the other day.
Right.
So I DM I Am God like, yo, we gotta work. Your shit nasty. He like, yeah, I gotta tap in with you and the Najee shit. It's
There
just
you go.
crazy, man, how everything, you know what I mean, go
Come full
around.
circle, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, as far as here, man, my guy Ty Ferris, he about to drop. No cosign, just Cocaine 4.
Yeah.
Um, my dude Dango Fairlane, he's
Oh yeah,
nasty.
he's nice. We had him
He's
on the show
nasty.
too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um,
He just released another project.
Mickey Diamonds is nasty. Him and Pro Dillinger just put out some crazy. It's I don't want to get the name wrong, man. It's on Sting versus Flair, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yep.
that's
mean?
it.
Shout out to the Roses. The Roses is a dope producer from Michigan. He's from Michigan too. Um, there was somebody else on the tip of my tongue as far as people that people need to know, dog. That's fire. Uh, yeah, I can't remember who else it was, man. I can't remember who else it was, but it's a lot of cats, man, here as far as that. But I'm trying to work with some new cats myself too, especially in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Because I take pride in the Midwest hip hop. I think we got a certain sound and we got a lot of talented people, man, in general.
Definitely. Yep. Like I was saying before, there's something different about the way Michigan breeds your artists.
You gotta blame Jay Dilla, rest in peace. Him and
No
cats
doubt.
like Slum Village set the bar high, bro.
Hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, can only hope to be half as legendary.
So speaking of Slum Village, tell us some of your other early influences.
um, Probably say I listened to Big Pun a lot when I was in high school when I first started like grinding and recording. Big Pun, Wu Tang, Nas, Jay, Pac and Big. Listen to Dipset a lot. Was listening to Nelly a lot at one point. Shit, we used to listen to the Locks probably more than anything, I'd say, as far as like high school years and like falling in love with hip hop. I'd probably say that was my like most early influences right there, personally. Me. Yep. What about you, Naja?
And two, know a lot of cats, man. But especially two, man, from Chicago, man, gotta be No ID and this cat called Bugs, man. No ID because he taught me the game, man. In terms of he used to sit down with me and my boy Julian, man, over drinks, man. This club called Cotty Club in Chicago. It's not here anymore. And tell us about the game, man.
Wow.
And he let me produce for one of his groups, man. Before he went to Atlanta, he had like a little label situation he was trying to get up before he moved to Atlanta. And I was able to produce, and get some game from him, stuff like that. And this guy named Bugs, man, if you're not familiar with him, he did a lot of stuff with Kanye. He was good music now.
Mm-hmm.
But he taught me how to chop samples, man. Cause back when I first started doing this, I was just looping stuff up like Puffy used to do and put drums behind it, man. But he taught me how you can how you can control the sample by chopping it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really big on that, man. That's a shout out to both of them cats, man, for giving me love and showing me the way.
That's great.
He unlocked you like a key right there.
Mm-hmm.
Chopping secret.
That's ill, man. Yeah. So what equipment do the two of you use when it comes to your production?
I don't even know if I never asked you that. I use the MPC Touch right now. It used to be the MPC 1000, and way back in the day, I started on Fruity Loops and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For me, man, I'm an MPC man, man. My first one was MPC 2000 back in the day, man, like 96. But the update now do the MPC Renaissance, man. In my records, man. It's all I use records and MPC,
Wow.
man. My
I never
imagination.
knew.
After that, it's a wrap.
I never knew. That's why that shit sound like that, dog. Yeah. I don't know why I never knew that. What did I think you was making them on?
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
Interesting. Yep. Now, Naja, I gotta ask you about the bistro. You ever see that?
Yeah. Good looking on that, baby. Yeah.
Tell us
That's me and Chan, man.
Yeah, man.
Me and Chan, man. Chan, man, he did chess pieces with Substance, man. But Chan's a producer and MC too, man. He is he's one of our own team brothers, man. So we linked up because they want to do a beat tape, man. So we got like 10 songs each. Kind of like how me and Tone tape was, man. Actually supposed to be like a versus, you know what I'm saying? But versus turned to a celebration. So it's not really me against him. It's like a celebration of our work. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was, man. And we had one song on there with Backpain. I forgot the name of the song, man. It was like the only song with vocals on it. To make it 20. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope, man. We just bounce ideas off each other. He be on Instagram Live a lot, man. He likes to be on the camera. I'm not the type of cat to be on the camera, man. So we just get on there, man. It's like sitting for beats back and forth, man. That's how the album came. The tape came about like that, man.
Yeah, that's a nice one. I got that joint.
Yeah. Now, what was the concept for the name?
Oh, we wanted food based related, man. So I'm real big to food, man, like Middle Eastern food. I cook my own food now, man, for health reasons, man. So I gotta watch the sodium and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So we just took the idea and ran with it, man. So I always wanted a restaurant called the Onaje Jordan Mediterranean Bistro, right? So we just took that concept, made a bistro, man. And I forgot who did the cover, man. This cat did the cover. I think he's from New York, man. It's a little cat, young cat. But he came up with them characters, man, with the knives and the, you know what I'm saying, with the bibs, with the blood on it. Now we were just killing stuff in the lab, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that represents, man. So that was the ill concept that we came up together, me and Chan.
And Chuck Chan actually laid that out. You know, another cat did the art, but Chuck Chan did the whole layout and everything. Like,
right.
Yeah, man. The way that cassette came out, that's ill, man.
Yeah, man. Even
the
the actual cassette, man, was when I got it back for Chan sent it through, man. I was like, man, this is gonna be ill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The how the cassette was, man. So it came out dope, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely got it in the collection, bro. You know what I mean?
Salute, bro. Salute.
That Substance, your discography. I mean, the first one that I heard was The Definition.
Okay, word. Yep, that's the first one, 2006. I'm trying to think if I can even think off the top of my head, man. 2006, The Definition. I want to say 2010, Black Market. 2015, Out of Sight of Mind 1. 2016, Out of Sight of Mind 2.
That's right, yeah.
I dropped like a EP called Fixation somewhere around there, like 2008, 18 or 17 or something. And then that came to 2019 with what most people probably like heard of anyway, with The Definition of and Chess Pieces and Making Waves, Hanging Gardens, Now Righteous Offering. But I probably got my band, I think they still up on my Bandcamp even though I canceled it. But I literally got like 7 to 10 like from the mixtape days, like 10, 20 song full length joints, like sometimes rapping on other rappers' beats. I produced a lot of the beats when, you know, niggas used to do mixtapes heavy. Like this was like G Unit days. Like I probably got at least 7 to 10 of those that ain't never been on no other album, and they just like there. You know what I mean? Like I should probably do a box set or something like that. You know, eventually.
Yeah, I'll definitely work out. Yeah, the Out of Sight, Out of Mind was the part 2. Was the next album I heard after The Definition, when I started, you know, checking to see if you had anything else out there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the midst of switching everything over, man. People bear with me if anybody's taking, because I literally had to add the 810 onto my name, so I had to make a whole new profile, moving the whole discography over. So I think now at this point, Out of Sight of Mind 1 and 2 and everything's there. I think that's the earliest. I'm still trying to get Black Market on there. I won't put The Definition on there. I'm gonna just keep that in the box set. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only hear that there. I took it off everywhere else. It's dope, man, when people go back in the catalog, man. I appreciate it a lot, you know? Like, want the work to be timeless, man, and it's dope when people go back, still can appreciate it in present day, you know?
Yeah.
Or
One of the tracks that I always put on repeat when I play that is Stomping Grounds.
yeah, that's one of my favorite joints too. I remember doing a video for that joint, man. Shout out to my dude Trey Rue. Trying to think I can't remember who did the beat. I can't recall who did the beat. That's one of my favorite joints too, though. Appreciate that. Now it's gonna bother me. I'm trying to think who did the beat.
You'll get it.
Yeah, I'll remember. It might have been Soundstate Beats, actually. Out of Amsterdam. I'm not sure. That's one of my favorite albums too, though.
Now, you even though you're a producer, you also have a lot of your work is with other producers. Is there any times where you say, when you have a project in mind, that this is just going to be my production on it?
Me and Deuce Hennessy, we actually had a joint that's pretty much done, and I produced that top to bottom. I think it's maybe like 10 songs at this point. Probably release it and like later in next year, but it's pretty much all done. Just got to record some stuff on it. I produced that whole joint. That's the first one that I've yet to produce the whole one. And my dude Edom Mad Assassin actually asked me like, have I ever produced a full one of mine? But I haven't yet. The definition of I produced almost like half of that. You know, I did the joints with me, Rome Streets and Danielson, Horizon. I did Tunnel Vision with me and Jay Royale. Like Making Waves, the same thing. I produced about half of that joint and did like the bigger songs on there with me and SD Nack and stuff like that. I produced Fortified, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my biggest songs. So like I just be sneaking it in. You gotta look at the credits, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a credits guy, bro. We grew up going to the store, taking the plastic off, popping the joint in, looking at the back. So that's how I play it. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll know if you're paying attention. Like you'll know exactly who did the art and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people find out when they find out. You know what I mean? Organically though. But I've yet to do a whole joint just yet. You know what I'm saying? I'll think about it a lot because I make a lot of beats. But it's enjoyable to work with one producer at the same time too. And that person's versatile. You know what I mean? Like Onaje and Hobgoblin, both like that. Chuck Chan is too. Chuck Chan is more like we just about to get raw and gritty as possible. Like that shit is just like some real dusty, like it's almost selfish when me and Chuck Chan do some shit. Like we do some shit like it's just like majority just to please us and like and what we want to hear. Like to be honest, like you know what I'm saying, as raw as possible. But Onaje and Hobgoblin, man, they both real versatile, bro. So it's easy when you can get a lot of different like vibes from the same person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not hard to put that together at all. It actually makes it fun. You know what I mean? It becomes a lot easier. You know?
Yeah.
I might not do too much more though. I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Now I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, try some new stuff out.
Now Najee, P80 Parks just released the Deeply Rooted Hip Hop album, and you got a joint with Teller Banks. You know, this dude, Teller Banks. I mean, I've been listening to him maybe 2 years now.
Yeah.
And you know, he's a versatile MC right there.
Yeah. That dude's definitely hot, man. Shout out to the Deeply Rooted Hip Hop, man. They put that together, man. So like they did it like maybe a couple years ago. He's like Alex is like an A&R really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know him like that, but he know how to put stuff together, man. He's like the Khaled of underground hip hop, I like to say, man. So all the connections he got, man. So the whole project is dope, man. You know, got a lot of people on there, a lot of people that's doing stuff at underground now. You know what I'm saying? The next movement and stuff like that, man. So that was ill to be part of that, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, shout out to Alex. Yeah, he actually allowed me to do some album reviews for Deeply Rooted Hip Hop.
I know that.
Oh, that's ill.
Yeah.
That's ill. I know y'all do some nice reviews, man, because there's a lot of people doing reviews, but it ain't a lot of people that care when they do them, man. I ain't even read a lot of yours yet, but I already know it's with intention. You know what I'm saying? Genuine.
I appreciate that. Like, yeah, definitely.
No doubt.
I mean, I'm actually glad that you brought that up because that goes hand in hand with people interviewing artists. Word. You know, I've heard a lot of people complain that, the person that's speaking with them doesn't even know their music.
Yeah, I've had that a lot.
Didn't even take the time to actually go and listen to their music. So
I've had that a lot.
What was the purpose of even interviewing this person? Because you're on a big platform?
I think these cats, like a lot of these bloggers or whatnot, man, they want to do it like a microwave style. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be on the cusp of everything as much as they can and like put the interviews and the reviews out like quick as possible, just for it to be done, like for it to be up there. But it's not like a lot of thought behind it. It's cookie cutter. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like glazed over. You can tell, like, you know what I mean? It's not in depth. You know what I mean? And I guess to each his own, man. But I'm starting to like enjoy those types less and less, and then like pick the interviews and the reviews like a little more carefully now, man. You know what I mean? Because it's way more enjoyable, and it means a lot more when you get those interviews or those reviews from people like who you could tell is like really genuine about it, man. You know, no doubt.
I think a lot of these
Campbell.
cats, man, they do like a lot of hot takes, man. Hot takes
Yeah.
are famous now, man. Like you turn on ESPN, it's not about basketball, football. It's about what Kyrie doing or what Ben. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the actual sport. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these cats doing hot takes to sell their blogs or get more people to their blogs and reviews and stuff like that, man. So yeah, it's just how it is right now, man.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
David. Yep. David Campbell was saying, he just commented, he said, you got to bake the pizza rolls, no microwave.
Shout out to my dude, man. That's my guy, Dirtworm, man. That's my bro. Yeah, man. I honestly think that there's some cats that review things like falsely, like just for just for the hype, like just for I can't think of the word right now, just for the controversy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'll be looking at some reviews and I'll be like, man, ain't no way you gave that. Like, you really feel that is that bad. Like, I think they just be doing it just out of spite, just to create like talk. You know what I'm saying? Because
no doubt.
The difference in certain reviews, that don't make no sense. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be unbiased, but I don't think it is most times. To be honest.
And like your moniker, Substance, hip hop with substance. That's part of the problem right there.
Yeah, gotta take that. I take pride in that, man. But I don't know. Everybody's not living the culture like that. Like, I guess it depends, like what you came up listening to and what's important to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to, like, as far as myself, I'm trying to like continue what I loved. You know what I'm saying? And like contribute to it and push it forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of cats trying to reinvent the wheel or whatever. You know, whatever they're trying to. Who knows? We ain't gonna worry about that.
Yep. Now, there's some artists that the two of you have worked with. I'm just going to throw out the names. You just tell me a little bit about them. Starting with G-Fan Black.
I'll let you burst it because I met him after you probably.
Yo, Grimy, man. We got the Year of the Mask. We did some other songs too, man. But we did the Year of the Mask. I'm gonna say what last year was the EP.
Yeah.
Was it this year? Yeah. I don't know, man. Memory fails me, man. But look, it was this year. I think in the wintertime, man, early wintertime. But that cat just straight grimy, man. Somebody asked me about him before, man. He reminds me of MOP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That grimy Brooklyn. I know he's from Brooklyn, from Massachusetts, but he just got that grimy vibe, man. You know?
Yeah. He remind me of Big Twin, man. Like,
no doubt.
He dropped a lot too. Like, that's why it's hard to remember, man. He dropped more than a lot of people I know. His work ethic is crazy.
Every month.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it is every month, ain't it? I think I met him through Chuck Chan.
I think so.
For the first time. Like, I've been on a few of the projects too. Like, I got to get him on some of my joints, honestly. But I think I met him through Chuck, man. But shout out to G-Fam, man. He worked hard. I got to get out there to Massachusetts, though. That's where he's at, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Brockton, right?
Yeah.
So.
Definitely. And another one who I heard him just before his debut came out. And Onaje, you work with him. That's Ace on Eastwood out of Toronto.
Yeah. Yeah, good cat, man. Shout out to everybody up north, man. Danielson, them cats out there, man. Finn and Future Wave. Good cat, man. When I came back in the game, man, he's like the first MC to really start messing with me. Him, Uncle Doe, man. That's his, used to be his manager. He'll hook that up between us, man. So, I was on that Nimbus album. I had a track on there, and then we did a song. We did an album together. You know what I'm saying? Danger My Ally, man. Came out pretty hot, man. So he a good brother. He out there doing his thing, man. Shout out to him. Rest of the brown bag people, man. It's all love.
I ain't even know that, bro. I know you and A-Son did an album. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell. That's dope.
Another artist is Fast Life.
Oh yeah. I met him through we did a song on a joint me and Coco Reef did, man. And we had another song. He had a tape that came out like 3 years ago. We did something with, man. He a cool cat, man. I know he's from New York, man. Well, he's part of the Renaissance, man. So he was a cool cat, easy to get along with, man. Sending some joints, man. He sent it right back. Put on his album. He did a song for me and Coco Reef, man. Yeah, he's a real dope cat, man. I mess with him. Heavy.
That shit is nice for sure.
Yeah. And then there's another artist, Kingdom Come. How did the two of you end up working together?
Man, again, man, through the internet, man. So when I stopped producing for a minute, man. I stopped producing around 2013, man. Matter of fact, me and God MC did something, man, and I just gave up, man. Like the sound is changing, man. I'm finna go get my master's degree, get married, man, live the American dream, right? So I got back in the scene, man, when I heard Griselda and them cats, man. I'm like, oh, them cats pretty hot. It sound like stuff I do, you know what I'm saying? So I thought the market for it, man. So I got back in it, man. And one of the two people I actually reached out to was, of course, Griselda and them cats, Kingdom Come and Asan Eastwood. I don't know how I got to them, but they reached back out to me. Kingdom reached back out to me. Started doing music since then, man. Matter of fact, he come to Chicago. He be here, he hanging out with Tuesday. Got you some videos and stuff like that, man. Do some promotional type stuff for the album we got coming out soon, man. But yeah, cool cat, man. I think he resides in Florida now. But he's a well-traveled man, man. He make a lot of dope projects. He do a lot of other stuff too. He just not an MC, he got a lot of stuff he doing, man. So he a dope cat, cool cat. That's family right there.
That's dope.
Where you say he was from?
I know he lives in Florida now. I don't know where he
That's what I thought.
originally from.
I thought he was in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah. Now, Substance, you work with somebody that is from my home borough of Staten Island. That's a Squeegee O.
Yeah, no doubt. I think Jamil Honesty from there too.
Yes.
Shout out to both of them. Yeah, man. I'll do Squeegee. I think I'm on his next joint. He's about to put out. I think it's produced by Black Knight. Yeah, man. Shout out to Squeegee, man. Shout out to Jamil too. I'm trying to think how I even met them. I think I just met Squeegee through Jamil, because I just reached out to Jamil when I heard the Scribes joint with him and Jay Royale. You know what I mean? Like that joint hit me, and I just hit him up, and we started working from there. And then first time me and Squeegee worked when he was on Making Waves. And now I'm on his joint after this, but they both good brothers, man. Both talented as hell, for sure.
Definitely. And I gotta bring up ST Knack.
Yeah, shout out to Knack, man.
Man, I've been listening to him since the early Tragic Allies.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know he heavier than people even know. Like, I remember sending him that joint too. I made the loop, put my verse on it, and put the hook on it, and I sent it on some like, yo, if you like this, like, let me know, like, you know what I mean. He had that shit back so fast, like he had the half verse written, like when he hit me back already. You know what I mean? I think he had sent it done like that night or the next day. He worked quick, man. Yeah, but shout out to Knack, man. He nice. He one of them people that I just wanted to work with. Like Onaje said, like around 2018 or so, 2017. I say between 2016, 2018, specifically 17 and 18. Griselda started doing some heavy shit, and you seen that resurgence like starting to happen, and that shit got me excited. You know what I mean? There was a lot of cats that I looked at, like S.E. Knack, Rome Streets, Daniel Son, Jay Royale, Jamil, like yo, this nigga's nice. They doing that shit that I like to do. You know what I mean? Like it became fun again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna name one more artist, and that's Josiah the Gift.
That's my guy. That's my dude.
Yeah.
We just did an incredible joint the other day. Yeah, man. I ain't got nothing but great things to say about him personally, man. Like, I think he probably the if I had to pick one person like who I like to collab with the most, bro, like it'd probably be Josiah, man, because we always challenge each other and we got a real good chemistry. And it's just easy to work, man. But yeah, man, that's my guy, yo. I actually got to get out there to New Jersey and link up with him. Yeah, man, he nice. He nice.
Matter of fact, shout out to his crew, man, the whole umbrella, man. You know what I'm saying? They're all
Definitely.
dope, you know?
Yeah, I mean that even includes Nicky Diamond's, Pro Dillinger, you know what I mean?
Right,
They
Pro and
all there
them.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did a joint the other day, me and Josiah. You know, like back in the 90s when, you know, your favorite artist would put out an album and then another one of your favorite artists is only doing the hook. You know what I mean? And then, you know, we did a joint like that. I just sent him a joint. I was like, just do the hook and whatever you feel, and I'm gonna write off what you do. And he ended up making some incredible shit. Like it's called Substantial because it's like a part where you say you got to give him the substance in the hook, and I'm pretty much like just talking about what that means to me. Like the joint came out crazy. Got Grasshopper on it, but it's just him on the hook and it's me on the verses. It's for me and Chuck Chan. Next joint we putting out next year. You know what I mean? But that shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy for sure. I just did a new joint for his album that he's working on too. Josiah working on some new shit as well right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
His last two albums are
Incredible.
Yeah.
I got them both on tape and vinyl. I think I got one on vinyl, but I got one on tape and one on vinyl actually, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I picked up both of those on CD.
Yeah, man. Yeah, quality shit.
Yeah. So what is next for the two of you? You got a new video coming for the current album?
Somebody asked me that the other day, dog. I told him I wanted to do. I know we had talked about when I mentioned it the other day. I forgot what we had talked about, but I said I wanted to do one for Hometown Hero to like play out that story, and I also wanted to do one for Power Bars because I wanted to get out to New Jersey and shoot that, and then maybe shoot the one we got for Hanging Gardens and some other stuff. But we also gotta take that trip to Olean, bro.
Yeah, for that joint, yeah.
Do the Road to Glory joint. You know what I'm saying? That's another one we can, you know, cause some joints like once you see the visual, it really bring it to life. I think that's definitely one of them joints. You know what I mean? Because it's an on the road type of joint. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that should really come alive, dog. But definitely gonna at least do one or two more. You know what I'm saying? I want to get down there to the Shy where Onaje at too, and do some shit for sure. Like shoot some shit down there, and that's an easier thing to do than anything. Really, we're only 3 hours away. Like,
right.
You know.
Dope. You know, I appreciate the two of you coming on here. I appreciate the work that you do. It's true.
Oh, let me plug this real quick. Let me plug this real
True
quick. You know, got me and Tone. Me and Tone got the me and Tone Beats got this joint album coming out next Friday coming out Alpha.
Next Friday.
It's gonna be all streaming platforms, man. Actually, right now you go to OnajeJordanBeats.com to get your free download of the first two singles, Power Gun and Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? Also, go to that site Friday, man. If you want to support, man, you can purchase the digital download on OnajeJordanBeats.com. Physicals will be coming soon. CDs and tapes, most likely next month. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta go to OnajeJordanBeats.com. So you can be in tune with all the information about that project.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that too. Yeah, because Tone Beats, he be on IG posting stuff all the time, man.
Yeah,
dude is hot. Yeah. He's serious with it, man. He's serious with beats, man.
I didn't know that was coming next Friday. Now that's coming quick. Heat.
Yeah.
I need a tape already. I already see
it. No doubt, you got it.
Definitely.
Yeah, word up.
Yeah, man. Like I was saying, you know, the chemistry that the two of you put together for this album, I mean, it truly shows. I mean, this is one of those jams that you just put it in, call approved.
Appreciate it.
No skips, man. Appreciate that for real, man. No doubt.
So we try to do with it, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely. So, floor is yours, you know. Give you shout outs, tell people where they can reach out for your music and where they can get in contact with you.
Oh man, shout out to my dude Onaje, man, Hobgoblin, whole home team. I ain't big on the shout outs, man. Shout out to Mom Dukes, Pops. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my kids. But, you know, everything Substance810 for me. Substance810.com is the website. That's my name on all the social media. That's my name if you searching me on the streaming platforms, no matter what it is, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, you know what I mean? Like, no matter where you stream your music at, I'm there. Substance810, Substance810.com. Got multiple vinyls out right now. Got the Righteous Offering cassette, a couple CDs. Got some stuff on the website, man, you know, so come through, kick it, and then check back in with y'all on the top of next year as far as me, you know, as far as the next project. You know, I'm taking my time with the next one, you know. Word.
Yo, I like the chorus, man, Substance, man. All the beautiful album we put together, man, it's dope. You know, came out real dope. Of course, all my home team Empire, my buddies, man, my fam, man, Kelly, Chuck, man, Deuce, Prophecy, Lupus, General Back Pain and Kelly. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole team, Empire Collective, man. Shout out to them. That's the family. And again, anything related, home team related or Onaje Jordan related, man, you always go to OnajeJordanBeats.com, man. Got music on there. I'm selling beats on there. You know what I'm saying? I got beats on there for sale. I got like 14 tracks right now. You want to purchase Onaje Jordan beat? You go to the beat store, man, drop the money, get you a track, man. You know what I'm saying? So OnajeJordanBeats.com, man. Go to it, man. Support. Um, Peace for having us, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love, man. Peace and blessings.
Definitely.
Yeah, I got to end there too, man. Salute to you, Ian. Thanks for your time. Thanks for having us. Glad we got together. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
First name.
And it. Yep.
Word.
We definitely invite you to come back on there again because
always
got great track work.
Anytime, man. Anytime, bro.
Definitely.
Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Same to you, my brother.
Y'all too. Y'all stay up, man. Stay peace out there. Bless.
And on behalf of HHDG Media, say peace.
Peace.